Hey, before the video starts, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications, as well as take your anti-sad pills, drink some water. Anyway, enjoy the video. How many more of these do I have to do? What you
Hey.
watching now?
On the, I think, finale? Stranger Things.
Oh, I love this scene. It's my favorite. Aside from, I think, Steve getting his ass kicked by Billy, I think this is my favorite.
Do you not like Steve?
No, I like Steve. I just really like that fight. Because I just really like Billy. But, came to give mild updates of the supposed roommate that you have since you spend so much time in the back room. Damien has another personality. He's mildly aggressive. Don't antagonize him. If he starts to flip, let somebody else know. Anybody, realistically. And just keep your distance, because they're not the best personalities. But also wanted to check on you since it's been a little bit.
See, the more you update me about everything that goes on here, the more I come to realise you're really, really not okay.
Some of it's just stuff I can't do anything about. I can't fix the personalities as of right now, as I don't have the knowledge on how to separate the pre-existing personalities. But I am gonna try and tinker with it or see if somebody else can. But haven't been okay for a while. That's what we've come to acknowledge and move on from. That's where the breakdown stemmed from. But thinking about it more as you aren't as well. And I'd rather you not get to the point that I did of a breakdown.
I think I've broken down a few times in front of people.
Yeah, but a breakdown if I'm gonna leave or I'm gonna hurt someone is a different than just yelling. Because I know I keep repeating it, I know I keep telling it to you and everybody else, but I want you around, I want you to be here. I just want you to be stable enough for me to feel safe with you staying. Because I worry that you'll do something to a customer or staff or one of the animatronics. Animatronics are repairable, but people aren't.
I see your point. For the most part, I've been just in the back rooms anyway.
Yeah, back rooms are in here, which is good, but not good, as isolation isn't gonna help you. I would know.
Anyone is free to come in and join. And
some of them also don't like that room.
Well, I don't blame that room. It's
a hard room for all of them, especially with the boundaries that have been set by Blank and myself of
it's
don't
a little
go in
bit
there.
fucked. But here, people just, for their own reasons, they don't like me. And so they won't come in here, except for that Rabbit and Pluto.
Oh. Oh, White Rabbit. I don't know why I thought Doodle. Actually, I don't see Doodle having an issue with you either.
I haven't spoken to Doodle that much.
She's nice. I don't see her having an issue with anyone. And that's one of the few I will threaten you with. If you hurt Doodle, I will get rid of you. Nobody hurts Doodle. That rabbit is too precious.
See, like, that's the thing. Right there, that attitude. This is where I think everyone seems to have a problem with me. I did one thing.
I mean, that's more of a threat to everybody. If anybody hurts Doodle, it's the same thing, because it's Doodle.
But it's still the same attitude. Everyone treats me like I'm a huge threat because of one thing I did almost 50... What year are we in?
23. So
So
if
13 years ago.
Yeah, give or take. I understand your reasoning as to why you don't feel remorse for it. I get the reasoning. But I think it's the action wasn't thought through is my issue, and that there is no remorse for killing them. We don't know how that escalated that kid's life, nor how much it could have helped or made it worse. We don't know, and we may not know ever. I understand you were trying to help. You're doing what you were designed to do. You were designed to help kids and provide them comfort and safety. If there is nothing safe happening at that location, you guys step in. But I think it's the fact of you took a life for safety when it wasn't a take a life scenario. I understand like roughing the guy up or hurting him, getting him removed from the location, etc. But I think killing him was a little too far.
Everything's better with the benefit of hindsight.
But hindsight isn't always present when the actions happen.
But even then, if I just roughed him up a little, if I threw him out, that's still physical violence. And quite clearly, my actions got the old place taken down. I refuse to believe that it was exclusively mine. I refuse to believe that one death couldn't have been covered up. Hell, they seem to have been able to cover up Matthew and Marcus.
No. From looking at that time, from looking at documents that have been logged and more hidden documents from the public that I have access to, the theater was starting to lose money, as just with the times. That's where your and Blank's introduction came in and brought stuff up. It also brought in competition. You guys were competition to Fazbear. They didn't like that. The events happened, blah, blah, blah. Vincent sold off the location to Emil. Emil then made candies. That murder got them shut down, which it wasn't just one murder, but it was Fazbear's way to step in and be like, hey, let's eliminate the competition. And they succeeded. The death was just convenient for them. I'm sure they were just waiting for an accident to happen for them to purchase candies.
If it was waiting for an accident to happen, then nothing I would have done differently could have changed that outcome.
No.
If I roughed him up, if I threw him out, that man would have come back
and
demanding
the abuse wouldn't have stopped.
A lawsuit. The abuse wouldn't have stopped. Yeah, but there's also like the fact that if he comes with a lawsuit, if he has evidence, clearly eyewitnesses of an animatronic treating a customer that way, then the place would have been shut down anyway. So I don't think I can be fully blamed for what happened, especially not with...
You're not the full blame.
Blank said that Candy and Cindy kept waking up.
And that wasn't in your control.
How the fuck was I supposed to know?
No, he was upset at the time. And just talking. That wasn't all of them turned on. Because Fazbear didn't shut them down properly. That's Fazbear's fault, not yours. I promised them when I left that everyone would be shut down properly. Because I know that they didn't like that. I know that those that went through it didn't like it. So I'm not going to subject everybody else to it or for them to do it again. That wasn't your fault. That was just him getting upset. We needed time to cool down and think on things. Not everything was your fault, no matter how much everyone has made it out to be.
It feels fucking like it. It feels like I've been turned into a scapegoat.
I think it's because we just started to do okay, and then you and Adrien come in and start the dominoes back down again. We started to do okay. Well, I started to be on the decline, but everything else seemed okay, because ever since they've been reopened, we've had some issue. Aside from those first, 2 months of being open, we've had issues since then. Found Vincent, went down from there. Not saying that it's his fault either, he was just the first domino to fall. And you're the latest one to fall. I never meant to blame you for everything that happened. Not everything was your fault. You getting the location shut down wasn't your fault. Their deaths couldn't have been stopped by you or Blank, or myself, or Brian, or Adrien. Nobody was going to stop those. If someone had been present in the room, we don't know. We don't know if they would have stopped it or not, or they would have just been another victim. If I was in that room, we don't know. There's nothing we can do now. Everything's just what ifs. But we can progress. I'm not saying that you have to forgive him. I've been talking to Adrien, and Adrien won't forgive him, and I still haven't. I don't know if I ever will. He has more likeliness to forgive him than Valerie, but there's nothing we can do anymore. Holding up the anger isn't going to change anything. We're trying to set more things in stone to let events go and let actions go that don't need to be consistently problems.
Maybe you should tell that to everyone else then.
And I will. I told that to everyone else when Vinnie and I had our talk, and I've told that to everybody else since Candy and I had our talk. Candy's is still hard for me to let go. But I'm working on it. Vincent's I've come to term with. But I can talk to them. I can see how well... I'll let everyone give you a chance. For those that have their caution, they'll obviously keep it for a little bit until they see improvement. I know the children-like ones are more afraid.
They're afraid because they've seen me angry.
Exactly.
I've been angry because nobody's let it go. Everybody keeps making me angry because they keep comparing it to what he did.
Then
Murder's not justified this. Murder's not justified that. I understand your point of view. I understand that you see it as bad no matter what. The key difference here that nobody, not even Blank, is fully comprehending is that he's had 15 years to deal with that shit. I've just woken up. I've missed out on 13 years of my life. 13 goddamn years wasted away in some storage container because of one event. To me, that shit happened a few months ago. On stage, witness abuse. I kill him, and I wake up. That's it. That's my timeline of events.
I think I viewed it as you were online to a degree, or to flicker on and off like they did. So in my head, you had time to think about it, where in reality, you were offline. You were asleep for 13 years. I never thought about that.
I suppose in their rush, Fazbear managed to put one animatronic down correctly.
Actually, I think that was Emil that put you away, not Fazbear. Because if it was Fazbear, you would have been in storage with everybody else. I think Emil separated you because of that incident. And to a degree, understandably so. That's why security is separated from time to time, because I don't trust him for what he's done. Yeah, I know there's no consciousness, but it's still a lingering fear. It's a lingering fear that security will kill someone again or will kill me again. I can't shake it. But I apologize for not seeing it that way. I will have a meeting with everyone. Probably aside from Damien and Wilford, as I don't think they know. But everyone that does, we'll have a talk. And we'll try to not bring it up. If we don't bring it up and you're still aggressive, then that will be something reflected on you. And something we will look forward to.
I was on stage for many years. If that was the straw that broke the camel's back, then I honestly cannot tell you how great I will be in the public eye.
Who knows? That's something time will tell. Maybe not everyone remembers. Maybe nobody knows. You never know. It's something that we'll have to see through. I'm willing to give it a shot. I've started looking into it on where I can put you. If you're comfortable with it, I've thought about putting you with Blank, as it's more of a classics duo. You won't be a drawing attraction, you'll perform. And I may set him back up to perform as well. I know I used to do that in the very beginning.
Kind of hard to get stains out of the kind of wood I am.
Then we'll... Yeah, it's fair. But I know you guys take the performance seriously, because I know you guys like to see the kids happy. And why am I going to deprive you of that? So, I'll give you, let's say, until the end of the month. If there's improvement, we'll go from there. If there's not improvement, then we'll take action. Does that sound fair?
Every waking moment I've had was in the pursuit of seeing a child better or happy. If Blank is happy to have me, then sure. I'm not bothered on where I am.
I beg to differ, but it's something else.
Obviously, there's one exception.
Well, I was thinking of the twins. Actually, putting you with the twins wouldn't be a bad idea either. It's the Candies trio. Maybe put you on the banner too.
That's more up to them, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. But gonna always offer, make friends. Try and hang out with Doodle. Hang out with Org. I don't think Org's afraid of you, I just think Org doesn't care. But I am sorry for everything, and I know I don't remember much of you, and that's not necessarily something I could help. If I
You were
had known.
3.
Yeah. I don't remember a lot from that time period. I just remember a lot of yelling, which for once wasn't you.
I don't blame you for not remembering me. I
You blame other
was
people.
I was a little upset when I woke up and you were an adult. You didn't remember. But like,
I get that.
You were 3 and heat of the moment, I guess.
Which is understandable now looking back on it. It just, sometimes it takes reflection time.
I will try to keep my anger under control.
That's all I can ask at this point. But yeah, go ahead and finish your finale. Let me know what you think, and everyone, or majority of everyone, should be online, so I'll hold a meeting. If you want to sit in for the meeting, you're welcome to, as you are part of the Candy's family.